So, as you can see, it is yucky outside and a little bit foggy outside. That's just the stuff you can get here in Nova Scotia, and especially in this area. I'm kind of in an area called Mount Uniacke, and it is always got the worst weather. I don't know if it's just the elevation change coming from Halifax where the water is, and coming from where I live in the valley, so you get that that cool water or warm water mixed with the cool altitude, and you get like, look how gray and yuck it is. Can you guys see that? Yeah, gray and yuck. We're getting closer to Sackville, but it's not great out by any means. I guarantee you, I'm actually going to the rally motorcycle area, motorcycle shop, and really this video was in regards to the India motorcycle giveaway, because I want to make sure you guys, we're running out of time, so I want to make sure you guys know that it's happening. Anyways, I almost guarantee there will be me, and there may not be anybody else. That's definitely a possibility, of anybody that rode in, because the weather wasn't like this when I left. No, it was not great, but it wasn't like this, that's for sure. I'm actually getting a little bit of rain on my visor, so hopefully this is protecting this camera, which it probably is. That's my guess, except for when I stick my head out the side there. Anyways, yeah, giveaway. So for those of you that live in Nova Scotia, or maybe you have family that lives in Nova Scotia, or a friend that lives in Nova Scotia, and you're thinking, hey, they would love to win a new motorcycle, especially if you have family in Nova Scotia and they win it and they want to gift it to you. Maybe that's a thing, but you do have to be a resident of Nova Scotia to enter the raffle that the Indian Motorcycle Riding Group here in Halifax is doing. So that raffle is coming up on July 5th is when the draw is. Now they are only giving away, they're not giving away anything. They're not giving away anything. Just let's make that clear. They are only selling a maximum of 1,000 raffle tickets. So that's all in itself is pretty good, right? So they are $100 a ticket, and if you win, you get a 2024 Indian Pursuit. Yeah, an Indian Pursuit. Now that's awesome. I would love an Indian Pursuit for me to be able to ride to Sturgis with. That would be fantastic. And yes, I did buy a ticket. So don't be like, oh, you want us to buy a ticket, but you've never bought. I have bought a ticket. Yes, I have. I'm not a rich person. Come on. But I would like to win that motorcycle. Yeah. So it's red. I guess it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a metallic red. It's a very, very pretty bike, for sure. Maybe what I'll do is, if I remember, I will, when I go to the dealership right now, I will put I'll take a little video of the motorcycle, and I'll put it right here. There it is. I hope if you don't see anything, it's not because I screwed up or you're having vision problems. It's because I forgot to take a video of it. Anyways, yeah, it's Canadian dollars. I think it comes out at $46,000 before tax. So the nice thing is that I think, as far as I can remember, is that whoever wins it, not only do they win the motorcycle, but of course that includes all the import fees and whatever it is to get it here, because it's here already. But I also think it, and I'm not 100% sure, I also think it actually pays for all the registration. So if you win and you're, again, Nova Scotia resident, right, and you have all that stuff, you basically can walk into Rally once your name is drawn and whatever. They'll do all the paperwork, get it, I think, verify this, I'm not, I think it'll be all plated and licensed and all that good stuff, ready for you to drive home. All you have to do is get insurance on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, tell me that wouldn't be fantastic. So anyways, I wanted to put this video out because we're less than a month away. We're less than a month away from the draw. And you know what? Would that not make for you or a fellow rider or whatever, like the best summer ever to win that bike? Yeah. And again, 1,000 tickets are sold. No, up to 1,000 tickets can be sold. No more, never be 1,001. Currently, there's only just over 200 sold. So that's good. Now, the other thing, and again, it really all depends. They are partnering with a charity. I believe it's Feed Nova Scotia. They're partnering with this charity. And what happens is, once they recoup from ticket sales the cost of the motorcycle, so let's say the motorcycle is 46,000 and they sell 350 tickets. Well, then all the profits that, there's no profits. All the money that went goes toward the purchase of the motorcycle plus whatever else. If the motorcycle, let's say again, is $50,000 and they sell 600 tickets, so they made 60,000. Then I believe 50%, I believe, again, check it out on the website, I'll leave that link below. 50% of the 60,000 minus the cost of the bike will go toward that charity. So that's pretty cool. I'm really concerned with this guy. He's like wanting to come over, but I don't know if he sees that I'm here. Yeah, motorcycle here, chief. That, my friends, is something that you have to look out for all the time. I find, and you know what, I have ridden my motorcycle in many a city, especially since I lived in Ontario for the majority of my riding life. In cities that are, the cities have the same, population or more than this whole province of Nova Scotia. So I really, I understand in big cities when, some people are a little aggressive and you have congestion and you have whatever it is, right? So people are a little more dicey with trying to get into spots because they have to, whatever. I understand it in a big city because, there's millions of people, right? But there's only like 1 million people in all of Nova Scotia, like the whole province. So when you are having when you can't drive for crap here, and you know what? Here's the thing: is none of the not to say anything. There's a lot of good drivers too. You know what? Probably there's probably a lot of good drivers. It's just you really notice the bad drivers, and you notice how often there's bad drivers here. And I don't leave the house very often, so the fact that I notice them so much, that's got to tell you something, right? Yeah, I think it's here. They've never driven in a big city, so they don't understand how to drive when there's actually a lot of traffic, or having to drive when you're changing lanes and you need to really check to verify that there's nothing beside you. That seems like something that you should know when you're driving, but not necessarily the case. Anyways, I'm in Halifax now. It's a little wet. Here's what I'm loving. With this bike, it's raining. It's not raining hard. It's raining. But I got a little bit of wet on my knee here, right down here. But my shoes and my shins, this bike has so much wind and rain protection. Fantastic. So fantastic. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to go. And links down below if you guys want to win yourself possibly a motorcycle, because you should want that. And I'm going to try to get to the Indian dealer rally without dying. Yeah, that's my thought. Alright guys, I'm out. We'll see you guys next video. Subscribe if you haven't. Get down there and subscribe, because I'm trying to grow this channel, and subscribe to my other channel, because that one's good too. Actually, I'll probably put this video on both channels, because I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see it. Alright guys, I'm out. We'll see you guys next video later.